Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions video. I know this is not the video you guys are expecting to see. You're expecting to see part 2 of Greg's operations on my layout. And I promise that'll be up by tomorrow afternoon. Anyhow, I wanted to do this video first because I want to show you guys the updates on the Wickenburg area of my layout. And I will show you the model that I was building that I told you guys would be a surprise. Anyhow, stay tuned for that. Also, I made a short little clip of what I'm giving away for the Pay It Forward. There seemed to have been a little bit of confusion, so I wanted to just post a video up there and make sure everybody's on the same page. Now I do have 7 names, well actually 10 names, and I have not emailed these guys back. I've been just so busy with Greg being here and doing stuff on my layout and so on and so forth. So I will go ahead and call these names out. Ryan Adams, George Blair, Eric Bigaman, Geno Street, Eugene Street, Geno Rouse 33, Jake Siegel, Kyle Reel, Bob Lacey, Gaffa H, Rodney Miner, and Brian Netetsky. I'm sorry if I butchered that up. I'm sorry, buddy, but there's too many consonants and not enough vowels. Anyhow, like I said, there'll be a short clip of what I'm giving away, and then I also give you a little bit of a how-to do one of the projects on the build that I'm doing. Anyhow, let's get on with the video, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the stuff that I am going to be paying forward. Apparently there was some confusion as to what I was actually paying forward between the 2 last mail calls that I've had. Anyhow, this is what's going. You got 4 buildings up there. 2 are DPM buildings. I don't know what the 2 brown buildings are. They might be kit bashed or part of another building or whatever. Anyhow, this is the rolling stock and locomotives that you're going to get. The Santa Fe unit is a dummy, and the BN unit is a runner, but I don't know if it runs. Anyhow, you guys have until this Friday coming to enter. All you need to do is email me and tell me you're interested in it. I do have 10 people that are interested right now, so it should be pretty good. Anyhow, let's get on with the rest of this video. Be right back. Alright guys and gals, I'm going to do a little special treat for you. The build that I'm doing, the special build that I'm doing for the Wickenburg area of my layout, I showed you the DPM buildings that are going there, and I also showed you this big empty space where another building is going to be. Anyhow, when I received the pictures of this building, I noticed that it had Spanish tile roof, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this Spanish tile roof. Anyhow, I came up with an idea, and I experimented with it, and actually it doesn't look too bad. So if you stay tuned, I will get you back down to the work table, and I will show you how I am going to make this Spanish tile roof. Alright guys, this is how I made what looks to me like a Spanish tile roof. What I used was this number 243 half round. I did another roof already, but the styrene that I used was a little bit too big. I'm still going to use it, but anyhow, this chopper came in very handy for this deal. As you can see here, I have already chopped up the pieces that I need, and this will be the foundation for it. These roofs are actually canopies, not really roofs. There'll also be 2 more, I'm going to call them canopies because there is a main roof to the building. Anyhow, all I need to do now is glue all these pieces onto here, let it dry up, and paint it. And this is what I'm going to come up with. If you guys can see all of this. But what I intend to do with this now, this is the one that I had, the half round was actually a little bit too big, but you know, you're not going to really notice it in N scale. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to kind of draw some lines on here to make it look like individual tiles. I could have cut them all individually, but that would have been one heck of a job to do. Anyhow, I will go ahead and glue these on here, and then I'll bring you back when it's glued on. And then for the painting, what I did was I took 2 rattle cans, one of True Orange, I think it's called, and one flat black, and with finger on both cans, I just sprayed it together, and I got this kind of like a little dark effect in there, which Spanish tile has some dark ones and white ones and so on. Anyhow, let me get gluing this stuff, and we'll be back shortly, so stay tuned and we'll be back in a little bit. Bye. Alright guys, what you're looking at now is the special build that I have going in the city of Wickenburg. As you know, I am doing Wickenburg, and I do have a subscriber that's up in Wickenburg, and he happens to be a firefighter. So I decided to scratch build the fire department that he works for. So let me show you the rest of this. Here's the front of the structure, and I will be giving you the prototype pictures also, so you can compare it. It's got 5 different roof textures. It's got my imitation of tile, terracotta tile roof, and then it's got a black pebble type roof, and then it's got a metal siding roof. And then finally in the back, we have a paper roof. Anyhow, Joe, I even took one of my pickup trucks apart and painted it the color of your truck. So it's parked there just like it is in the picture. Anyhow, get around to the other side. And Joe says there's nothing on this side, but I couldn't see having one long blank wall, so I decided to put a couple of windows in there. And a door. The door is not painted yet, and the windows aren't in yet. And now we'll take you around to the back side. I'm going to have a little shadow here because I'm going to pass in front of my light. Now this area here is right here. They have a little table, like a picnic table, and then on this side they have a barbecue dealie. Eventually, if I can find those parts, I will put them in there. A couple of garage doors in the back, and that's about it. I'll take this out to the layout and put it on the layout and show you how it's going to look out there. Anyhow, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and explain. First of all, you guys need to know that this upper level is a lot more compressed than I had anticipated it to be. But anyhow, this overpass right here will be what they call the flyover, and it is actually State Route 60 or Grand Avenue, whichever you want to call it. Or it's also called the Phoenix-Wickenburg Highway. Anyhow, as we come under the bridge and into the town of Wickenburg, we hit a gas station, and then I don't know what that's going to be. It's going to be something. It still needs to get finished painted. And then, like I said, with all the DPM buildings that Robert sent me will be here. I will have street side parking and 2 lanes in each direction. Then we'll move over a little further and we'll cross this road, whatever that might be, and we come across the Wickenburg Depot. This is not an active depot. Basically, it's used for probably the maintenance away crew and office and whatever. There'll be a siding back there for the maintenance away train. And finally, as we move down the street, the Wickenburg Fire Department. Anyhow, I want to thank Joe for sending me all the pictures that he did. He's also making me up decals that will go across the front here that says Wickenburg Fire Department. They have red equipment, red and white equipment. I did not, and I don't intend to spend $15 or $18 for one of these trucks. So Joe, your equipment just changed to yellow or orange or whatever that is. Anyhow, I don't think that's a Ram, but it's close enough. I did take it apart and repaint it silver so it matches what's in the picture. And then you got your office. And I don't know if you, oops, get that back, get in there slower. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that actually is a fire hydrant, just as you see in the picture. And I still need to get a bench in this area also. And then again, don't know, but this has something to do with the crew quarters. And this upper piece right here is the dormer. And if I could find, I'm going to leave that roof loose, because if I could find the stuff I need, I will detail the inside of that with some beds and a fire pole going down to the bottom floor. And then here is their recreation area. Anyhow, I just thought I'd give you guys a little update on this. Those are the backdrops by Radical Flats. A couple of buildings that I cut in half to put in the background, and more Radical Flats back there. And as you can see, that's the train that Greg ran up to Matthew. I just parked it there for now. I haven't had the time to redistribute the cars. Anyhow, I hope you guys like this little update, and we'll talk to you guys later. As always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.